La chaire pour les femmes en sciences et en génie, ça représente vraiment l'implication des femmes dans le domaine des sciences et du génie, l'implication des femmes, des jeunes filles, pour avoir un réseau de communication entre ces personnes.
Il y a 5 ans, ça représentait une occasion unique pour la faculté de se positionner, pas seulement pour la faculté de génie, mais aussi pour la faculté des sciences, de se positionner comme un leader en Ontario puis au Canada pour favoriser l'accessibilité des professions en génie puis en sciences pour les femmes.
Over the course of the program, we celebrated over 200 women across 10 features covering women in engineering, women in aerospace, women in technology, women in math. All of those features were able to celebrate the work that women have contributed, the ideas they have for the future, and the paths that got them there.
I do research in identity, and if you can't picture yourself as doing that job as an engineer, if you don't see other women doing those jobs, then you're not going to pursue that as a career.
Ce que ça représente, c'est que ça représente une prise en charge de la profession d'ingénieur par les femmes. Puis c'est de ça dont on a besoin. On a besoin de femmes qui s'approprient la profession, puis qui viennent nous dire à nous, les hommes ingénieurs, ben il y a ça qu'il faut qu'ils changent.
In trying to adapt to the business culture of their company, some women will try to act like a man because that seems to be the prevailing culture. And research shows that that doesn't work very well because of our social expectations of women. It's just not the way to go.
Young women today want to see a diversity of role models because of their own interests, of what they want to achieve in life. So having somebody like Catherine, who is in mechanical engineering, who also is working with historians, with sociologists, well, it's a different kind of leadership image, a very important one, but I think variety is very good.
Le fait que les femmes sont sous-représentées en génie, c'est que ça a une conséquence directe sur la capacité d'innover du Canada parce qu'on se coupe d'une grande partie de la matière grise qui existe au Canada. En fait, on pourrait dire qu'on se coupe de pratiquement la moitié.
It's when I study what was going on in the 1920s and 30s, you know, for those very, very, very few women in engineering at the time, those who were bold and brave. And what I see today with all these, you know, wonderful young women, very accomplished, for me that's a very emotional conclusion that I draw from almost more than 100 years of history.
It was really gratifying for me to talk to young women in university right now, and you know, they've got a lot of questions, they've got a lot of fears about the future, and it's nice that I'm able to now give them advice and say, hey, you know, here are some things that you could try out.
We really wanted them to be able to identify a mentor or actually kind of constellation of mentors. It doesn't just have to be one. People who they can see themselves aspiring to be in that kind of position. And sometimes not just one mentor is sufficient.
The team allowed me to communicate the successes of women in science and engineering jobs to the larger public. We made some videos for girls to learn about different types of jobs, in particular one of Catherine CWSE, who's a research engineer at the Algonquin Radio Observatory.
I'm incredibly proud of how this program has spotlighted women in science and engineering, shared their stories, and shared the stories of how diversity for innovation has had an impact.
And in this program, we were able to really work with the women hands-on, one-on-one, and in groups, etc. And yeah, it was really, really satisfying to see the impact on these women.
It's given me the courage to kind of say, you know what, I want to go back, and this is what I love to do, and pursue that.
Parce que si la chaire a été ce qu'elle a été, c'est d'abord grâce à l'ingénieur et à la professeure Catherine Mavreperis.
All of the people we engaged in this chair program have done wonderful things. They've moved forward in their careers. They've moved forward in new areas that we wouldn't have expected. And so it's a way of paying it forward. What they're going to do with their future careers is a way of ensuring that the impact of this chair will last for a very long time.